next. We have a great match coming up next.
This is going to be amazing.
And John Cena, perhaps the most decorated superstar in WWE history, in action here.
I am looking forward to this. If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again. John Cena is one of WWE's longest tenured veterans, but he's still got plenty left in the tank.
I'll agree with you, Byron. There's a reason they call the guy Big Match John.
Incredible! This has to be it.
Jericho struggling a bit.
With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
So damaging. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Elbow drop. Y2J is starting to fade. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
Yeah, he's clearly not on the right side of this match right now, which is a little surprising to me.
Takes him down in a major way, too. The damage has been done.
While Chris Jericho's father played in the NHL, Y2J's love outside WWE is music. For years, Chris Jericho's been the frontman for the heavy metal band Fozzy. The band has toured the world and released 7 albums since the year 2000. Y2J also has one of the most popular podcasts on the internet, aptly named Talk is Jericho.
Chris Jericho doing a great job of turning that around.
Of all the things Chris Jericho does outside of the world of sports entertainment, the lead singer for Fozzy and the host of the smash hit Talk is Jericho podcast is also a graduate of the famous Groundling sketch comedy troupe in Los Angeles, California.
And let's not forget, Cole, that Y2J is a New York Times best-selling author. Chris Jericho could probably put the skates on right now and be signed to an NHL contract if he really wanted to. Chris Jericho's that impressive as a Renaissance man, an athlete, and a human being.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
John Cena got him there.
Oh boy, Byron, it's time for your favorite thing.
I'm ready, Corey. Are you? Are you ready for the 5-knuckle shuffle? Boom!
That should do it. Yeah, but can John Cena take advantage now?
Dude, adjustment. That has got to be it.
That is exactly what John Cena needed.
How does he keep doing this?
Not yet.
That'll make your heart beat.
Look at this.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
John Cena with the offense. What a punch. Oh, no, he's taken down.
You know, I don't think he has much left.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime.
Big move coming. Wait for it.
Boom! Here's his moment, Michael. How is Jericho going to remain alive?
He'll find a way.
Big move coming. Wait for it.
Incredible. Cena connected with a match-ending move.
That's a good way to find yourself on the list of Jericho.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put Corey, I think that may be the biggest win of that young man's career.
It's hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup. And that's a great show of respect. Tremendous sportsmanship. Gotta love it. Well, if history is any guide, the next match should be just as good. Singles action on tap right now. We got one-on-one action coming your way next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus Eddie Guerrero.
I can't wait.
The legendary Rey Mysterio!
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds,
When you look back at the history between Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, one thing's for certain. It's been a roller coaster of emotions, packed with plenty of ups and just as many downs.
Boy, that's the truth. They've been everything from tag team champions, best of friends, bitter rivals, and everything in between.
Settle in, guys. This is going to be a blast to watch.
Byron alluded to the rivalry between Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero. A rivalry that I think was more personal than just about any rivalry we've seen here in WWE.
Yeah, well, when you've got Guerrero claiming to be the true father of Rey's son, that kind of hits a little close to home, for sure.
Surprises him with the enziguri.
He's starting to feel it here. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
His drop kick finds the mark.
What a hurricane!
What does Eddie Guerrero need to do now? This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so hot right now. He's really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
I had the honor of calling the action when Eddie Guerrero defeated Brock Lesnar to win the coveted WWE Championship. Eddie dug down deep and found that other gear to accomplish the unthinkable.
The match at 2004's No Way Out was Eddie Guerrero's realization of a dream, Michael, to be recognized as the very best in sports entertainment, to also be WWE Champion.
Returning to Eddie Guerrero.
Rey Mysterio looking for something big. There it is. Rey Mysterio just put the exclamation point on this match.
I don't know if that's enough to put Eddie away.
Rey Mysterio's rolling now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Eddie Guerrero with the offense.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. Taken out with a Russian leg sweep. Oh, I think this man means business. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Look at this.
He's going for the pin.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania.
Eddie Guerrero looking for something big.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Brain buster.
That might have done it, Cole.
There's a wicked kick to the face.
You got to think about using the...
Rey Mysterio looking for something big.
Second time's a charm.
I don't know if that's enough to put Eddie away.
Rey Mysterio looking for so painful. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him. Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to...
Gets the shoulder. Wow, what's it going to take?
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. One move after the other. It's devastating. Ow, that hurt.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Roll off the buses. This one's over. Oh, I think this man means business.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
Rey Mysterio looking for...
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Corey, check this out.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I don't believe it. This one is over. These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio.
So for Rey Mysterio, he grabs the victory here tonight.
You know, it didn't happen often.
A great way to lead into the next matchup, which should be a good one. Singles action coming your way.
Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against Randy Orton.
And his opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the WWE Champion, he is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
What he
Any superstar opposing Daniel Bryan, they must be able to counter and endure grueling submission moves. Bryan's a submission expert and can end a match in seconds with a variety of holds, including the yes lock.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
Belly to back suplex. Driving his knee down. A knee drop.
That's how you make an impact.
Oh, what's it going to be? Hits with the clothesline. This kind of offense he's known for. Truly spectacular.
Nice job by Randy Orton there.
For someone to survive a battle against Randy Orton, two things are critical. One, do not fall victim to the Viper's mind games. He's a master in psychological warfare. And number two, stay away from the RKO.
He lands a jarring forearm.
It's just a matter of time now.
The Apex Predator is so dangerous in so many ways that what you said earlier, Corey, is more than accurate. Randy Orton can slither his way into an opponent's mind and then end it all with one RKO.
Randy Orton does unbelievable things when he hears the voices in his head. The Viper's opponents must try to escape the psychological torture, and at all costs.
Oh no, Randy Orton looking to finish it. That's got to be it. Randy Orton, how about that finishing move?
Incredible.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the...
Randy Orton is coming out of nowhere.
This one is
Going for the cover. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Randy Orton climbing up. Look at this. Randy Orton has found an answer here. There's no recovering from that.
He hits a huge elbow drop.
nice job by Randy Orton there.
Randy Orton has found an answer here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, there's some good contact there by Randy Orton. And here comes Randy Orton.
Oh! That's what he was looking for, Michael. Oh boy, he is rolling.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
Drops the elbow on him. And his elbow finds the mark.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Randy Orton is getting ready here.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how
Good night. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Orton looking for something. Oh,
Here's his moment, Michael.
He's got him covered. What is keeping this competitor going?
He's still in this.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
There's no coming back from that.
An incredible chop. That stroke definitely found its target. A simply devastating elbow drop. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Elbow drop! Wow, elbow!
Breaker. Spine shattering.
And here comes RKO out of nowhere.
Wow, we got to cover.
What a decisive victory for Randy Orton.
Uh-oh, we got trouble.
Where is he?
And he's looking for him in the entranceway. And from behind, from the crowd, a sneak attack, an ambush from behind. This is horrible. We've waited long enough. Let's get this thing started.
Tag team match on the way.
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition.
Who will reign supreme?
Oh, and from behind. Why in the world? A relentless assault. Somebody's got to break this up.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
And with the women's division as white hot as it is right now, you just know this match is going to be one for the ages.
Perfectly executed. Well done.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
She has some reason to be concerned here.
Ouch.
By no means is this dire straits for her, though.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her.
Wow.
And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
Looks like she wants to win early. And the kick out.
She's still in this one.
Bang, right to the face. and gentlemen, by now I'm sure you've heard Bianca Belair describe herself as the EST of NXT. Corey, what exactly does that mean?
I'll break it down for you, Michael Cole. It simply means that Bianca Belair is the strongest, the fastest, the smartest, and the baddest around.
Corey, thank you for breaking down exactly what it means when Bianca Belair says she is the ist of NXT. But don't you think Bianca has a bit of an overinflated ego for somebody relatively new to the scene?
Absolutely not, Saxton. Just ask top NXT stars like Candice LeRae or Lacey Evans if it was Belair's ego that beat them. Those were cases of Belair proving she truly is the est of NXT.
Shayna Baszler making her move. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Over, guys.
Incoming.
Clubbing blow. Look at this. She's so dangerous. Shayna Baszler making her move.
Ooh. I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
I thought that was it. How? How? Using her feet here. Executed perfectly. And Shayna Baszler tries the early cover. Too close for comfort. He can't let that happen again.
She just will not go away.
On a hard knee to her opponent. Oh, wow. There's a pin now. What is keeping this competitor going?
She's still in this one.
You have to think that's it. And she goes down hard.
That'll leave a mark.
Going all the way up. Look at this. She goes for the cover. Real close. Too close for cover.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. Uh-oh. Nice move. What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. And Bianca Belair with a quick kick out.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
Bianca Belair, big move coming.
This is not where she wants to be. Oh, no. She's in a bad way now.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
Uh-oh. She better do something fast. And she's able to break out of it.
The lesson to learn here, Cole, is that you can never count her out.
Shayna Baszler, this might be it.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
She goes for the cover.
What a way to win a singles match.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Baszler.
Now that's earning a well-fought victory. Done with one and on to another great matchup. Singles match on tap next.
We've waited long enough. Let's get this thing started.
Singles action on tap right now.
Up next is the long-awaited championship match.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus a formidable opponent.
Next.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Here with one thought in mind, to shock the system.
One of the young guns in NXT. Very impressive lately.
I don't know where Adam Cole gets the nerve in thinking he can come in and take what he wants.
Saxton, he doesn't just want to take everything. Adam Cole wants to rule the entire industry.
A concerned look on the face of the champ. He comes into this championship match with a full tank of gas and ready for a fight.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
He's focusing on the face now.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
And down goes the leg.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Big boot.
incredible.
Looks like the champ is starting to crack. This match is clearly taking its toll on the champ.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys, and when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
Yeah, I'm sure he saw things going differently for him here tonight, but that clearly isn't the case, unfortunately for him.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
When this guy's on, look out.
He lands the belly-to-belly.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion, especially considering how many times the champ's been in big-time matches like this.
I'd agree. The champ is used to the bright lights and bright stage. Dare I say, it's almost second nature at this point.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
What a leg drop. He's got the shoulders down. Wow, I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
I can't believe it, baby! Adam Cole lives on!
Never do that again.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Going all the way up. Going for broke. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? How is Adam Cole going to remain alive?
The pinfall and the victory.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Here is your winner and new NXT North American Champion, Velveteen Dream.
Kicking off the night with an impressive... We'll see if the next match can equal that last one. Sit tight for singles action coming up next.
The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next.
We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition.
Next.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do. The champ to the top turnbuckle. Moonsault!
You see that height. Beautiful drop kick.
Drop kick on the mark. She delivers a lethal forearm.
The challenger's taking on some offense. As the #1 contender, she's just one win away from achieving her dreams.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
She certainly hasn't looked impressive here tonight, guys, but it's still early and things can turn around on a dime here in WWE.
Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.com earlier today predicted we'd have a new champ. But at the risk of being a downer, I'll believe it when I see it.
She's starting to put moves together. Watch out!
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
The challenger not in a great place. The match is starting to take its toll on the #1 contender.
Corey, I have to disagree with your earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champion.
Well, either way, guys, this has been one heck of a match up to this point, and I think it's only going to get better.
Ooh, I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Kyrie's perfectly executed.
There is no coming back from that one. It'll be hard for Shayna Baszler to come back now.
It might only be Hart keeping Shayna Baszler in this match.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens...
Look out.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Kairi Sane, big move coming, insane elbow.
Man, looked like
She goes for the cover. I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible. And Shayna Baszler evades that one.
She comes up big with a reversal. She got her with the drop kick. Guys, these superstars really do appear to be in peak physical condition here tonight, which isn't surprising considering what's on the line here in this championship match.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
She makes it look easy. Nicely done.
I gotta agree with you, Michael. These superstars are in tremendous shape, and from what I understand, the champ has been hitting the gym twice daily in preparation for tonight.
I heard the same thing, Saxton. Once in the morning, then again at night after the show, which makes me wonder when the champ actually sleeps, if at all.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Kairi Sane, big move coming. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Game, set, match. This one is over. You gotta think about using the finisher here.
Yes! Takes it! Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Here is your winner, and still NXT Women's Champion, Kairi Sane.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very big win here tonight. Done with one and on to another great matchup. Singles match coming up next.
Coming up, we'll see which of these 10 superstars is going to be the last man standing. It's the Royal Rumble, and it's next.
In a match of epic proportions.
10 superstars trying to prove they have what it takes to be the last one standing at a Royal Rumble for the ages.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're underway here with the Royal Rumble match.
Well, it's going to take the effort of a lifetime if these competitors expect to still be in there at the end of this one.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Which superstar is this going to be?
What an up. Trying for the elimination here. Oh, what a great escape.
Wow, I cannot believe it, Michael.
What an arm drag. Number 4 coming.
No surprise that the sold-out signs went up early on this one, guys. Anytime a WWE pay-per-view rolls into town, you can bet it will be the hottest ticket around.
Look out, a possible elimination coming up. Look at this, snap suplex. That's how you use the ropes to your advantage. Here comes number 5. Corey mentioned earlier that the sold-out signs went up fairly quickly for this one. Or as WWE Hall of Famer Gorilla Monsoon might have said, the SRO signs went out early for this one.
Oh, man, I don't know if there was an announced pairing more entertaining than Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan. True legends.
Could be trouble here, guys. And gets out of harm's way.
Oh, boy, that could have been bad, Michael.
The spotlight's definitely... And now number 6 about to be revealed. Wow. His kick connects. Neutralizes him with the flapjack. Jeez. Tucker Knight is in position.
As Michael was saying earlier, the entire WWE Universe is undoubtedly watching this.
What a drop
To the outside. There's the elimination. Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor.
Nice job by Johnny Gargano there.
He's looking banged up here, guys. And it looks like
has been eliminated.
Running STO.
Nicely done.
seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. Clearly on a mission here. He's struggling a bit here. He's not careful.
Baron Blade has been eliminated.
Number 8's about to enter. This one's going to leave a mark, guys. He lands the strike with great accuracy. And a savage clothesline. He's starting to stumble here. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
The Royal Rumble match will absolutely...
There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Nicely done.
This really has been an amazing pay-per-view up to this point, which really shouldn't surprise anybody, especially given how
Angelo Dawkins is getting ready. Oh, I think this man means business. He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. The excitement level is incredible.
we're about to find out who enters next.
This will test his mettle for sure. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Ooh, great move. And that's the elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less. There's been a lot of great moments on pay-per-view over the years. And for me, one of my favorites was watching Kurt Angle's debut match at the 1999 Survivor Series. All my buddies and I...
There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Knife edge chop. Getting his attention with a vicious strike. He's in a little bit of trouble now. He came into this match looking for a fight, and it looks like he found one.
This match certainly isn't trending in the right direction for him. He's going to need a change in momentum and fast.
Back to Kurt Angle's WWE debut. We should note that he defeated Shawn Stasiak that night. using his patented angle slam. And from there, the rest is history.
Speaking of history, longtime WWE fans may remember Shawn Stasiak's father, Stan Stasiak, who is famous for defeating Pedro Morales for the WWE Championship in December of 1973. Stasiak went on to hold the title for only 9 days, though, oh boy, he is rolling.
Here we go, guys. One of these three superstars is going to go on to headline WrestleMania. Unless, of course, something unexpected happens. After all, the road to WrestleMania is long and winding.
He looks a bit off his game here. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivot.
There's the elimination. Oh, the strength.
Oh, I think this man means business. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
A lot has been endured by Angelo Dawkins, and he could be done very soon.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just passes out right here.
It's not going to take much to get him over the top rope at this point. Heck, a gentle breeze might even do the trick.
If by some miracle he goes on to win this match, we'll be talking about this comeback for generations to come. Guys, we've seen shockers in the past. The 1999 Royal Rumble immediately.
Angelo Dawkins is getting ready. Oh, what a forearm!
That was dirty. Cassius Ohno is on the attack now.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Rolling elbow from Cassius.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Just to make it to the last 3 of any Royal Rumble match has to be considered a major accomplishment. But at the same time, after coming this far, the only thing on these superstars' minds is winning the whole thing.
And he hits a vicious neck breaker. He's stalking his opponent from the top turn.
Whoa! Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's...
Man, that's going to hurt. Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Looking to flatten him now. The running senton!
Crushing impact. At the risk of sounding like a know-it-all, I'm not the least bit surprised to see this match come down to these 3. I pegged them as my top 3 heading into this match.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Dodges that one.
The leg is... And Cassius Ohno slips out of harm's way.
Boom! Oh, a knee right to the face. Using his knee now. And he delivers a knee.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Well, this is the way it's supposed to be, gentlemen. We're looking at 3 of the biggest stars in all of WWE.
Ohno wants to...
Oh, man, rolling elbow. That should do it. Angelo Dawkins is in a real bad spot.
Nicely executed. Ohno wants to put this away.
Well, of course he does.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
hooked up.
And he hits the belly-to-back suplex. Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about a great escape. Just to make it to the last 3 of any Royal Rumble match has to be considered a major accomplishment.
And that's elimination right there.
He did it. He beat the odds. He won the Rumble.
Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Wow, what an amazing performance we saw here in this elimination match.
To run the gamut like we just saw here tonight is among the toughest things a WWE competitor can do.
That'll do it for this year's Royal Rumble match. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what this guy can do in the main event of WrestleMania.
It's the highest rated show in all of cable television. This is Monday Night Raw.
Looking at this card, I just got to rub my hands together and smile. Get ready for tag team action. Coming up next.
We've been waiting a long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here next.
We have Alexa Bliss against Bayley.
If you want to talk about two enemies who are complete opposites, you have to bring up Alexa Bliss and Bayley, who've had quite a rivalry.
Michael, those two women have followed vastly different paths to success. Both started as fan favorites in NXT, but while Bayley overcame early obstacles, Bliss became bitter and lashed out at the fans.
And guys, I'm pretty sure I can watch these women compete each and every week. I couldn't stand hearing you two compare Bliss and Bayley earlier. Bliss has more main roster success than Bayley, and when the two met on Raw, Bliss beat Bayley on back-to-back pay-per-views.
Well, the first one was where Bliss took Bayley's Raw Women's Championship, and the second one showcased their personalities. At Extreme Rules, Bliss swung a kendo stick without abandon, while Bayley's slight hesitation to use it cost her the match.
She needed to toughen up.
This is some great offense by Alexa Bliss.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
She goes for the cover. And the champ kicks out.
It's going to take more than that to keep her down. This is some great offense by Alexa Bliss.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
Great offense by Bayley.
The drop kick hits the target. Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude headed into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. We all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great, of course, though. It wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man, who ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Now it's Bayley on her heels. Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here. Bayley's on the attack. This is some great offense by Alexa Bliss.
She's not careful. Things can get out of control in a hurry.
I think they're about to. You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here. While it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as a heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say something ridiculous like that.
Nice move. Alexa Bliss is taking on a lot of damage. I'm not sure how much more she can take. A big fight feel inside this arena here tonight for this huge championship match. And so far, I'd say these competitors have brought their A games. Perfectly placed elbow. Bayley's looking to end it.
Grab it, and she's driven to the mat hard.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Oh, from behind.
She's not playing any games tonight. Everyone better watch out. Even me.
Look out, Alexa Bliss is measuring.
And two from the goddess with insult to injury.
Bayley quickly getting the shoulder up. Not even close.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
No, reverses it.
Look at Bayley making her move.
Now, that hurt. The champion into the cover. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you get...
The champion retains. The champion retains.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff.
Here's your winner, and still the Raw Women's Champion, Bayley.
And Bayley walks away with the win.
Few things are more rewarding than that.
This next match might be every bit as good as the last one. Singles match on tap next.
Don't move. We have a great match coming up next.
Who will reign supreme?
be it. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match. Punch right to the face!
Dropped by a clothesline.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now.
His signature slam. Clothesline.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Finn Balor.
And there's the reversal from Finn Balor.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Baron Corbin got him there.
Finn Balor is definitely fading a little here.
I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
Guys, I wasn't anticipating this type of performance from him tonight. He's starting to look a little lost in there right now. This is some great offense by Finn Balor.
Look at Finn Balor making his moves.
Clothesline. So effective. And Finn Balor is really taking a pounding.
I don't know how much more Finn Balor has left.
This is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
Oh, man.
I'm not used to seeing this. I don't know. I don't think he truly understood just how dangerous his opposition was heading into this match. Of course, he understands that now.
Well, you have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
And what a reversal from Baron Corbin.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the...
What's Baron Corbin putting together here? At the end of days.
Things are about as bad as they...
His shoulders are down.
Wow, what a win. Baron Corbin with the victory.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Here is your winner, Baron Corbin.
And what a great win here for Baron.
It'll be tough for the next match to be as good, but we shall see.
The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next,
we have Roman Reigns against an imposing adversary.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the challenger.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Settle in, guys. This is going to be a blast to watch.
Bobby Roode looking good tonight. Truly worthy of the expensive robes he wears to the ring.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with a guy who shops at Suit City, but if these were fashion competitions, his opponents would have already lost.
closed fist. Takes him down with brute force there. Spear! Ooh!
Check out Bobby Roode's offense.
Challenger starting to falter. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's been some pretty harsh words being tossed around.
Roman Reigns try to do differently at this stage to stay in this thing.
I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn. Bobby Roode set it through
with an earth-shattering spine buster.
That was glorious. I'm not sure how much he has left.
Roman Reigns' chances just went from bad to worse. Look at this. Check out Bobby Roode's offense.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away. Bobby Roode setting it up.
Hallelujah.
Yes, and Bobby Roode brings everyone to their feet.
Me too. This one is over.
Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
And here's another peek at the moves he saw in that match.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Universal Champion, Bobby Roode.
This was a much-needed win.
I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match.
Social media has been buzzing over this Raw match ever since it began, and now that it's over, I actually anticipate it intensifying.
Things have been interesting so far, but now it's time for our main event.
Sit tight for singles action coming up next.